Yo, 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 crack a 40 and shake your rollies. It's podcast time where you can see our faces. How you doing? It's our faces.
How's it going, everybody? Tim and Nick here from Pro Wrestling Unlimited.
Shot for every time we get called ugly.
Here on Wednesday, it is November now. November 8th, 2017. We already got people rolling in the chat. Alex Rodriguez, Domingo Polanco, I hope I said that right. Daniel Eubanks, Love Kiss, Luis Barreto, Heel Balor. What is going on, everybody? As we kind of do and don't have a lot to talk about, I guess I can say.
It's a weird mix of like, we've got stuff going on, we don't got, oh god, the horror. Sam, is that a shot? Did they call us ugly technically?
Probably, but it's all good.
Probably. Are you guys related? No.
Not in the least bit.
Which Tim and which one's Nick? Take a guess. Take a fucking guess, y'all. What's going on? See more butts? I'd love to see more butts in my day. What's going on, Paul? Matthew, Luke, Lincoln, Chris, Just for Gaming, Jam Games. There's so many people. Wow, face cams. Yeah, we're cam girls now. Send us your money, please, and I'll lift my shirt up. If we get a $20 super chat donation, I'll do the rest of my stream. I'll do the rest of the stream shirtless.
Uh-oh.
That is a fact.
All right, so before we get started, I do have to give some love to our sponsors, Strong Style Brand Clothing and WrestleCrate. Links for both are in the description below. WrestleCrate, you know, they give you a lot of good goodies every month. You can get t-shirts, action figures, signed autographs, and if you use promo code PWUnlimited at checkout, you will get 10% off of your purchase. Nick's over there playing around with the camera now. And then we also
you could see me.
We also have Strong Style Brand. Strong Style Brand has a lot of great clothing. They have hoodies, t-shirts, shoes, hats, flags, and they have a really good a good assortment of different items. If you use promo code PWUnlimited there as well, you will also get 10% off of your purchase.
Joke's on you. What was your name? Joke's on you, Andres. I don't know my left from my rights. I just dabbed on stream, so that's $1 million. I wonder what the stage will like for WrestleKingdom 12. I'm excited. We might do live reactions to it, depending on where I am.
You know, to be honest, I think it's going to look like it usually does, because I've watched the last 2-3 years of WrestleKingdom, and I think it's all look the same.
Yeah, they usually they don't really go all out. Nick looks high, a little bit. My eyes are always slanted because I have a really bad... Okay, let's get this out of the way. I have a really bad eye twitch. My eyes roll to the side of my face for some reason every, 6 seconds. It's really weird. Let's get the laughs in now and never laugh about it again. Also, I'm going to be using my phone a lot. So if you see it in there, I'm not taking pictures of you guys. I'm on Twitter reading for news and such. Ms. Smiley, what's going on? Jose Lonka. I hate myself. Yo. Nicole says, hey guys. Hello, Nicole.
What's going on? All right, so let's just jump right into it. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn.
Ooh, we got 100 people in here. Nice.
Nice. So Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn got sent home this morning from the UK tour for... Now, there's two different ways to call this. Pro Wrestling Sheet is calling it disciplinary actions. But I think it's PW Insider is calling it actions detrimental to the WWE. I guess is what they're trying to say. So
I feel like those two things could mean the same thing.
Right. I'm going to play a clip here, and then we're going to describe why this incident, what happens on this clip is why this got them in trouble. So you see Kevin Owens jumps in there, beats up Kofi after the pin. Well, yeah, it's after the match. New Day runs in. Owens, Sami run out. Sami's out on ringside. Owens is up on the ramp. Owens is yelling at the fans, yelling at Sami to get over there. And Big E's kind of looking off to the side like, hey, get in the ring. You're supposed to be in the ring with us.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was apparently Owens started off on script. He was supposed to run in, attack Kofi. Big E and Xavier were going to run in and beat down Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. But for some reason, Zayn and Owens ran out of the ring.
Right, and you can even look in Big E's face. He's like, what's happening? Why are we doing this?
Yeah, and so
it looks confusing.
New Day got confused. They sat there like, okay, did things get changed? where's my cue? Like, are we just ending the segment? And then they just ended it. Like, they were trying to maybe wait for their music to queue up or wait for something, and it just never happened.
Right.
So
it just felt weird watching it too, if that makes sense.
So WWE, they're already mad about that. And now there's more news coming out that apparently after the show, they all got on the tour bus, I guess, to go either to the next town or go to the hotel, or I don't know where they were going. But Owens was loudly yelling and complaining about something. We don't know what, though. And apparently that was just the final straw, and WWE said, you know what? I think we need to send you home. Officials talked to Vince. Vince said, yes, send him home, and they both sent home and not working the rest of the SmackDown tour in the UK.
So now, here's my question. As Nick Simmons in chat tells me I'm sexy. Trust me, I know. The voices in my head tell me every day. Here's my thing is maybe the sending home isn't as bad as we think. Maybe it's just like, look, guys, go home. I mean, they've been working a fucking hellacious tour. They've been working a ton of stuff. They could just be, everyone has those days. Everyone just has days where they're fucking off. That's fine.
There's more,
everyone has those days.
To it, though. Mm-hmm. So according to PW Insider, and Pro Wrestling Sheet wrote this too, over the last couple of weeks, people have been complaining that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens haven't seemed happy and they've been difficult to work with. Now, I can't confirm this, but some are now saying that they're mad about the way Jimmy Jacobs was fired, and that's why they've been unhappy and, I guess you could say, unruly.
I mean, if that's the case, that's really unprofessional on both ends.
Yes.
That's really bad.
That's what I'm saying. Don't quote that. I'm not confirming that or anything. Hey, Jessica, Ted DiBiase Jr.'s birthday.
God damn it, Jessica.
Anyways, so I'm not confirming that. It's just some stories I've heard, but I can't say that is something that they're mad about Jimmy Jacobs. I know both guys were close with Jimmy Jacobs as they worked with him in Ring of Honor and other places for a very long time before they all came to WWE.
Right, like, I don't know. I don't think this might be a super big deal. It may be a big deal for them to get sent home, but it could just be like hey, guys, do me a favor, go home. Get your shit together. You've worked a ton on this tour. You guys have done great. Just go home. Get your shit together. Maybe they could be pissed about the whole Jimmy Jacobs thing. You think it's a work? No. I think it's been confirmed that it's not a work.
And it has nothing to do with the last time Kevin Owens was sent home. That was for personal family matters. This has nothing to do with Owens and his family. As the last time, I don't know exactly what was going on, but he needed to go home with his family. Triple H even took the money he was paid for doing those shows or that show and gave that to Kevin Owens as well.
Yeah, which is a super great, genuine thing. What's up?
I moved myself on the screen, so
I thought
it was an accident. anyways, it's fixed.
Jessica, the Encyclopedia Streech. How do you pronounce it? Is it Streech or like Screech, like from Saved by the Bell? I love that show.
Screech, but let's take this call and then we'll talk more about this.
I just looked at you self-move on the screen.
I think we lost Nick's. Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, guys. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's your question?
Yeah. About Kevin and Sami Zayn. Totally out of character for them what they did on Tuesday night, but from what I read on Google, it was one of Dave Meltzer, I think, reported that they got sent home for going into business for themselves.
Right, that's the wording that Justin Barrasso of Sports Illustrated reported, going into business for themselves.
Totally out of character. I got the NXT Greatest Matches Volume 1, and Kevin is on there talking about after NXT, when it went live online and on the network, how much he wanted to be a part of that. Right. Totally, I don't understand it.
No, I mean, nobody really understands exactly what's going on right now. Maybe it'll be more clear by the weekend, Thursday, Friday. Maybe Dave Meltzer may know some stuff that he hasn't put out yet that he's waiting to put out in tonight's Wrestling Observer newsletter. So we're just going to have to wait and see exactly what more information we do get.
How do I get that?
The Observer?
Yeah.
You go to WrestlingObserver.com and sign up. I think it's like $9.99, $10 a month, or you can do like their 30. I think I do $30. It's like every 3 months or whatever. It's really worth it for all the audio shows they do, for the Observer itself. So yeah, I like it because I get all their podcasts.
Now, what do you think of AJ and Brock Lesnar?
Ooh, that match.
Let's save that for after the call. Once we get to that, well, let's save that to when we get to that point.
All right,
because we'll talk about that in a little bit.
All right.
Thanks
for your call, brother.
Yep.
So, I mean, Tim, it looks like if that's how the Skype call is going to look,
cut it out.
I mean, if people just want to talk and be on camera, if they're using Skype to call and they want to be on camera, I guess so. Fuck it. Is it going to stay like that forever is the real question.
Oh, no. The call ended. I put you back up on the big screen.
Okay, cool.
This is an experiment we're doing this week because we haven't, I finally got a good camera. Nick's got a good camera, so we're just seeing what we can do here.
Right, and I already thought of something that we totally didn't think about, and so I will mention that to you in a bit.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
So do you have any more to say on Sami and Kevin? Because, I touched on everything we know so far.
We've really touched on everything we do know.
And there's not much to know other than, they went off script apparently on SmackDown. Then Owens was obnoxious apparently on the bus. And they said, you know what, Vince, let's send these guys home and we'll deal with them, I guess, next week.
I'm trying to read this chat. This is, if you HVEY on any match, then War Games will be a cracker. What?
I think he's trying to say if you have Eric Young on any match, then War Games will be a cracker. I think the EY is supposed to. I think it's HV is have. EY is Eric Young. I don't know.
Why do we stream so late? So it just works out easier for us because it's 9 p.m. here, which is not considered late.
Yeah.
For some people.
We're in California.
We're gonna try to do. I'll announce this because it's something that I'm planning on doing that I've already gotten permission from Tim. Over on our Twitch, there's going to be a lot of times where I'm just going to be playing games like Grinding in Destiny, and I'll hop on the stream, I'll talk to you guys, do that kind of stuff. We'll have a lot of stuff. That's hopefully not going to be so late. I get that 9 o'clock could be late for some people, especially on the East Coast. I have my, significant other on the East Coast, so she can't even watch these because she's in bed, but, I'm very sorry for that, you guys. I'm very sorry. Nick, do you think the Raiders have a chance at the playoffs this year? You should check out Shooting the Shit in Austy's fantasy show. Anyway, shameless plug.
Yes, we are starting a non-wrestling podcast channel as well. We're working all the details. We're actually going to have more than just me and Nick on there as well. We're going to have, me and Nick are going to have a show where we're just talking about random stuff. We may have a gaming show. We may have some different sports shows on there, but that's something we're still working on, getting all the kinks worked out over there.
Kinks.
Let's take another call.
Yeah, you guys can call in about whatever you want. Call in about 255. Call in about babies. I don't care.
Call it. You're on the air. What's going on?
Yeah, real quick. I just want to let you guys know that the show rocks, for one.
Thank you.
And two, I looked you guys up, and I made you guys on 2K18.
What?
Yeah.
Screenshot.
No.
Send it to us on Twitter.
Is that bad?
No way. I'm so happy. No way.
Fucking. You're going to have to send us screenshots.
Yeah, no, please, seriously.
No, I definitely will. But how badass would it be if the whole AJ Lesnar thing goes down, and then all of a sudden the glass breaks and everybody gets stunnered?
Oh man,
I would pay $1 billion.
That'd be funny.
I would pay $1 billion that happen.
Well, that's how I think the Mayweather-McGregor fight should have went down.
Oh, just straight up, McGregor just comes in and just stunners him and just walks out of the ring?
No, Austin goes in, stunners both of them, and walks off.
Oh, Lord.
I'd pay for that.
Well, yeah.
In all seriousness, on what platform did you make us? PS4 or Xbox One?
PS4.
Oh my God.
He can upload and we can download.
Oh my God. Can you tweet us? Can you tweet this to us?
I actually have to make a Twitter in order to do that.
All right, email us the screenshots.
Please do.
PWUnlimitedstaff@gmail.com.
PW Unlimited staff. Got it.
Yeah.
Right on. Dude, you're the best, man.
That's awesome.
You're the best.
Hey,
We'll
man,
we'll definitely put those up on our Twitter and give you credit, man.
For sure.
All right, man. Appreciate it. But I call in every week, man.
Yeah.
I love you, man. Thank you so much.
Appreciate the call.
Not a problem. Yeah, man.
Does this mean we're famous? Does that mean we're famous? God, that's baller. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
That's very surreal. That's like, ooh,
Right.
Wow. I really don't know how to respond to that.
So let's just jump into some other news. I got slight news here. How about I guess they've given up on the Bludgeon Brothers. So they've been using the Bludgeon Brothers on the UK tour. They've actually had new gear, new music, new everything. But then for some reason at the show tonight, they used, I don't know whose music they used, but they used Harper or Rowan's old music, and they came out in the old Wyatt gear getup. So I don't know if
I dig it. I don't give a shit.
I don't know if they just said, you know what, screw the Bludgeon Brothers or what.
I don't know. Nah. I mean,
Nicole says, no, you're not famous.
I was gonna say. I like how this guy just comes to chat. LOL. Fuck WWE, but you're watching a wrestling stream. All right, bud. Can we talk about something?
What?
Impact Wrestling paying people to attend their tapings.
Oh, not only that. So okay.
And then that page takes their Facebook down and makes their Twitter private.
Wait, what pay? What are you talking about?
The company that was hiring people,
Oh, okay.
they took down their Facebook and they made their Twitter private.
What?
After all, yep.
So apparently, not only was that company looking for quote-unquote extras to be in the crowd, they were also hiring for people that could work the ring crew to help set up and tear down the ring.
Hell, I'll do it. Fly me to Canada. Pay me. They were paying more than minimum wage out here to go watch wrestling.
They were They were paying you a minimum of $50 a day to be just sit in the crowd.
Exactly.
It was like $12 an hour, and you will get minimum $50.
Dean says in chat, we're kind of all over the place today. This is going to be a little example of what shooting the shit might be like. The Raiders are disappointing, and then again, my team's defense is shit. Do you have the Raiders as your defense in fantasy? If so, just delete your fantasy team, buddy. I just picked up a new defense this week. Picked up Minnesota. They're playing Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay doesn't have a quarterback. Whew, that's going to be an easy win for me, baby. Anyway.
All right, so another big story that broke this week that we really haven't talked about together. Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho wrestling at WrestleKingdom January 4th.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
This is going to be so cool. This is going to be so cool. I'm going to be in love with this. Just the way New Japan kind of announced this with Chris, the promo, it just looked like a movie scene. It just looks awesome. I'm quite excited. For those wondering, and I'm going to say this right now, this is not. Hold on, let me turn my microphone again up. This is not a crossover. This is not a crossover. Tim, why is this not a crossover? Whose contract is done?
Nobody's in a contract with WWE as far as Chris Jericho goes. Everyone's like, oh, did Jericho go to Vince and get permission? Did Jericho talk to Triple H about this? Who did Jericho get permission from? Nobody, because Jericho hasn't been under contract with WWE since, what was WrestleMania? WrestleMania was in April. He hasn't been under contract with WWE since like May. He worked, the last day he was officially under contract was that last SmackDown where Kevin Owens beat him down. When he came back and did that triple threat with AJ and Owens, he was not under contract. That was just a one-off thing that they brought him in for.
Right.
So he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
And do you want to talk about kind of the build-up to it, how like he talked Triple H, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I mean, you can go for it if you want.
Okay, so, puberty. I just hit puberty. Wait, hold on. Have you guys heard of the BTW event December 8th in Newark, California? Yes, I will be at that event. See you there if you go, Global Wars. Nice. I love Big Time Wrestling. That's where I really started doing interviews with wrestlers. Anyway, so Jericho went to Triple H. Said, look, Paul, I love you. I do a lot of stuff for this company. I've been here for a while. I've paid my dues. I'm going to do this cruise, and we're going to get live wrestling. We're going to get comedy, music, other things that happen on a boat. I want the NXT guys to come wrestle. No.
Well, apparently now they're saying that he had talked with WWE for like a month, and then Triple H was where he thought maybe it would progress into something that would work out, and then Triple H just said no after they had already been talking actually for about a month or so.
Exactly.
It wasn't just he went to him and the day of he just said no.
Yeah, it was a whole thing, and then towards the end, Tripp said no, which was kind of just like he basically said, "I'm doing this without you."
Right.
With that, I like how I'm usually pretty strict about caps locks, and everyone's just molesting with the caps locks right now. Anyway, and then he just went and said, "Hey, Ring of Honor."
Right.
So, I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and time out.
I mean,
Alex.
The timing of all that makes sense though, because when he announced the Cruise, they announced the Ring of Honor guys. Apparently, he came up with the idea to do a match with Kenny Omega at WrestleKingdom back in August. He contacted Don Callis, who was the former, what was his name in WWE? Cyrus in WWE?
Cyrus.
Yeah. Contacted him, who does announcing for Ring of Honor, or not Ring of Honor, but New Japan. He then said, hey, I want to do a match with Kenny Omega. We can do it like a best in the world versus best in the world kind of thing. So then Callis brought it to Omega. Omega was for it. They then pitched it to the New Japan office. New Japan was like, yes, let's do it. New Japan flew officials to New York to meet with Jericho, and that's when they set everything up. They literally flew people out to the States. They didn't just like, oh, let's Skype in Jericho. Let's call him. No, they wanted a face-to-face meeting.
Yeah. Which is great. Someone's saying, what's with the Gargano HBK ab-off?
Oh, I don't know if that's happening anymore. Because
it should be. I hope.
Well, because now he's doing the dark match, UK title match.
You can still do a fucking ab-off. God damn it.
Well, then...
I want to see goddamn abs.
Who knew if that was even going to be on the actual show or not anyways? That could have just been something funny for the crowd, the live crowd.
I wouldn't mind it at all. 2 weeks from this Tuesday will be the Bella twins' birthday. Jeez. And hey, Nick, totally off topic, but what language did you take in high school? Fuck, I think I just took Spanish for 2 years.
I didn't.
Oh, I took Spanish for 2 years when in 11th and 12th grade. And in 9th grade, I tried to take ASL, which is American Sign Language. And I didn't pay attention. I fell asleep every day. Don't fall asleep in class, kids.
I like how they asked you and not me.
Tim, what language? Probably because I'm always using weird Spanish terms in here for some odd reason.
Well, I didn't take a language in high school.
Lucky? Is that not a graduation requirement?
You either had to do a language or a performing art, and I was on drumline.
Okay. That's cool, I guess. We didn't... I went to a public charter school, so we didn't really do too well in sports, so we didn't have those kinds of things. Send Mike Kanellis to NXT.
I went to a really small school in the mountains.
You went to school in a mountain, like it was carved into a mountain?
Kinda. It was on the side of a mountain. You know Yosemite? Literally, we were like almost in Yosemite.
Do you know what a collar is? Do you want to take one?
Yeah, we could take a collar.
Yeah, let's take a collar. Sorry if I'm moving really awkwardly, guys. I've never been on camera. This is weird.
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on? Caller, you're on the air. What's going on? Yeah, lost him.
Caller, you're not on the air anymore.
How about we take another one?
Yeah, why not?
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hey guys, what's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on, oldie?
Yeah, oh, thanks. I can't even tease you because I'm looking at you and you like, wow. But anyway, man, it's funny. The first time I pull up you guys on TV to watch you guys on TV, you show your faces. But anyway, I want to see what you guys thought of that Chris Jericho promo on Omega.
Oh God, it made me aroused, maybe a little horny.
I mean, I thought it was perfect where he said, you know, there's been other guys that have called themselves the best in the world. Shawn Michaels, Edge, CM Punk, who all he has taken on in the past and beat. And then he goes, Omega, now you call yourself the best in the world. He goes, I'm the alpha to your Omega. It was just, I want to say he's probably the one that came up with all of that as well.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah. To all the people in the comment section that slammed me when I said that was one of the best debuts ever, I should have said re-debut. I knew that the man was in New Japan in '97.
Right.
It's just been 20 years. I figure, hey, after 20 years, you could just call it a debut again.
Exactly.
Yeah, seriously.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that's before Nick was born.
Well, I mean, it's like when guys leave, it's like when guys
That is
leave,
absolutely correct, Robert Caffey.
It's like when guys leave WWE and then they come back in NXT. They call it a debut, not a re-debut, and it's only been like 3 years, like with McIntyre.
I mean, like Luke Gallows came back about 5 times. It's 4 or 5 different characters, and every time it's a debut.
Exactly.
Damn, he's really got some passionate feelings. He was screaming that he got some passionate feelings there.
Oh, but yeah, I want to hold you guys up. I just wanted to just find out what y'all thought about that. And 2 more things. Just
Sure.
2 more things to help the show.
Go for it.
What's up?
When are we going to see the Bullet Club video? And when are we going to see a Dr. Lane segment? I mean, I'm waiting for both of these things, and I haven't seen them yet.
In the works.
In the works. Promise you. We'll see him soon.
All right, and there's a guy in the chat that actually has my real name. I thought I went on the wrong YouTube account.
Right on.
Yeah. All right, you guys take care, man. I'm enjoying the show. If y'all want to go back to not showing Nick's face, because I feel like just to watch this young kid curse just disturbs me. But anyway, you guys take care of it.
I am a legal adult. Thanks a lot, Robert. Appreciate your call.
All right.
Brother.
Have a good night.
All right, bye.
Would you like a little Nick's hot take?
Sure.
I don't remember directly who it was in the chat. Austin Spida asked my opinion on Enzo Amore now.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to say it. Enzo, I fucking hate you. But God damn it, I respect you, you son of a bitch. Enzo did something with a mid-card title that has never been done, at least in the time that I've been alive, for 18 years. He took a mid-card title, and he's bringing it everywhere. BBC News. Out to like a fucking Denny's. There's a train that probably has that title on it outside. He has brought this. He has brought this title to a media standpoint. And I know you guys don't like him. I don't like his wrestling ability either, but I can respect the fact that he's putting his hardest into making the title known. And I'm talking with my hands and I'm anxious, but he's done it. He's done what I didn't think he could do. I wish that train would shut the fuck up, but I need my window open because my room's about as stuffy as a goddamn turkey on Thanksgiving. But he has taken that title. I'm not jumping on the Zoe train. I'm not at all. I'm just admitting that what he promised he would do, he would do. I don't think he should have beaten Bate. I don't think he should have beaten Bate. But you got to give him credit where credit is due. He's put that title on the map with media. You cannot deny that. He has done it. That's the Zoe train horn. As much as I don't like him, as much as I don't like Enzo as a person and as a wrestler, I can respect the fact that he's making this title feel like it's as big as the fucking Universal title. He can cut the promos. He can go to the press. He can go out. He can go on the streets carrying that fucking title. He can go down to fucking goddamn Denny's, hold the title. People are going to know. People are going to say, whoa, what's that purple title? This is a Cruiserweight Champion, baby. How you doing? He's done it. He's done something that we just didn't expect him to do. And hey, if he, Alex Rodriguez, if he says, if I won my first world title, I'd bring it everywhere I can. Exactly. He's bringing it everywhere and giving it new attention, giving it new light. I have friends who do not watch wrestling. They hate it. And they came up to me the other day in the middle of my shift at work and said, hey, you watch wrestling? And I was like, yeah. They're like, who's that dude with the weird hair and the purple belt? I think they saw him on like E Insider or something.
He was on TMZ twice, I think, last week as well.
TMZ twice. E Insider. Exactly. He's doing things.
The other thing, we talked about this the other day. What has he done with 205 Live?
He's put 205 Live on the damn map. He made me want to watch 205 Live.
Well, no. When you look at
Oh,
like,
yeah.
When you look at
Go ahead.
when you look at where 205 Live is ranked every week on the WWE Network, it's never in the top 10. When the last like I think it was the last 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks, it's been like 4th and 5th since Enzo's been the champion.
Yeah, there you go. The ratings have boosted up.
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna make this right now. If 205, it was in what, the top 5?
Yeah, at least the top 5.
If this week 205 Live lands in the top 3, I will sing Enzo's theme song for you live on stream. He can't wrestle. I understand. He cannot wrestle at all. But he's still making that title look damn good. He's making that title so... Right now, what he's doing is kind of a weird thing that I kind of just thought about this. Diana in chat, how you doing? Someone said I had a really good impression of how you doing.
You did
anyway,
really well.
Watching Nick cuss is disturbing. Kids shouldn't talk like that. I'm not a kid. I'm 18.
Actually,
don't worry about it.
I don't think you've cussed at all this stream yet so far.
Oh, you're fucking lying to me, motherfucker. I've
go.
cussed a fucking shit goddamn ton.
Anyways.
That was you. Anyway. Nikki got low standards. Wow. Nick,
Whoa.
you've got low standards, but so is most of this generation pathetic. Rewrite that sentence in a way that's eligible for anybody in the fucking world to read, and then we can go from there, bitch boy.
Global War says this is why they're trying to bring in Rockstar Spud.
Yes.
But Tommy as well.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yep.
Imagine the biggest pop when he drops this title. Imagine how big it's going to be when he drops the belt. That's all I have to say.
To who?
Anybody.
Tommy?
Hideo, Spud, another person that I can't think of. Yeah, that guy. Just imagine when he drops it and the pop that's going to be given because now he's not the champion.
Right.
That's just what I have to say. I get that not a lot of people agree with me, but that's the way of life.
Derek Boak is asking WrestleMania 35 location. It's looking like New York and maybe Philly, but I think from what I've been hearing, New York. Apparently Detroit, that was a rumor. That was no more than a rumor. Apparently the Detroit Athletic Commission did confirm to their local ABC affiliate that they didn't even attempt to put in a bid for WrestleMania 35. They only attempted for WrestleMania, I think it was 32 and 33 or 33 and 34. And when they got denied, they didn't try again.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Nick.
Do your Vince impression.
Huh?
Do your Vince impression.
My Vince impression. Oh, fuck this shit.
Cedric Alexander is a Cruiserweight champion. I'm pretty sure my
people have wanted that since the Cruiserweight Classic when they were doing the signed Cedric thing.
It should have never been TJP.
No. Fuck that. Fuck that TJP guy.
That was a tease of shooting the shit. No, shooting the shit's going to be a little more generic than just wrestling.
That was like an old episode of Nick's Hot Take.
Yeah, it was like back when an old episode, a show that happened less than a month ago.
No, it was like a month and a half ago.
Still.
I think it was freaking August when you did your last one.
Do we got any calls?
Yeah, we could take one.
Let's take a call. Let's not bring up the dead,
Doing. Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Yeah.
I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
I'm alive?
Yes.
I hope so.
What's your question?
I want to say that I think it's the storyline between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn that is going to Raw.
So you think this is all storyline?
Yeah.
No. This is 100% not storyline. They got in trouble because they didn't do what they were supposed to do, and then Owens was complaining about something. No. They're in trouble. That's just the fact of it. They fucked up.
It happens. People fuck up all the time.
But I think because it's supposed to be Kevin Owens supposed to be a heel, and he's supposed to be going to Raw.
No, I haven't heard anything of Owens going back to Raw. There was people on the internet speculating, hey, have him screw Shane McMahon and Team SmackDown and then try to go to Raw. None of that was ever even talked about.
I don't know. I've been watching wrestling since the age of 5,
Okay.
and I think that Kenny Owens is going to interrupt the Survivor Series match, and Raw is going to win.
I mean, there's a possibility of that because his thing with Shane McMahon. But the whole thing about them getting sent home has nothing to do with Survivor Series. Has nothing to do with Raw and SmackDown. It's all about they didn't stay on script last night. They didn't do what they were supposed to do. Kevin Owens was being an obnoxious guy on a tour bus. And so they said, you know what? You guys want to act like this? We'll send you home.
It was literally just like when you give a kid detention for saying a cuss word. It's just like, I don't want to, but we're doing this so you learn.
Someone in the comments on our last video had the perfect analogy for this. But yeah, thanks for the call and have a great night.
All right, you too.
See you later. What was their analogy? I can't pronounce that word.
Analogy. It was close to what you just said.
Analogy.
It was close to what you just said. That's what reminded me of it. But Diana says, "Are you guys interested in seeing the New Day versus the Shield?"
Yeah, kind of. Be cool. I just think for a one-time thing, yeah, why not? It'll be fun.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of teased it like a year ago.
It's not a work. Guys, get this. Understand this. It's not a work. This is not a...
No.
Oh, I'm going to say this is not a nerk. This is not a work. Be aware, my brother is home, so he may just randomly come in and pop his face on stream. So if you see an uglier version of me, that's why.
So someone says, this is like when the principal sends you and your best friend home for causing trouble around the school.
Yeah. That's exactly like it. That's a really... Who said that? Who said that?
Give me 2 seconds to... J-A-Y, J, letter J, 187.
JJ187, you're a smart man.
See if you guys can see. JJ187.
For some reason, someone said, are you guys interested in seeing Brock AJ? I definitely thought that, are you interested in seeing Book Brock? And I was like, yes.
No, but no, there's the Shield New Day thing. They teased that like a year ago because I forget what pay-per-view it was, but it was a co-branded pay-per-view, and all of a sudden backstage it was all 3 members of the Shield, it was all 3 members of the New Day, and then it was, I think it might have been SummerSlam because it was AJ and Gallows and Anderson, and they were just like, everyone was like, oh, could that be a 3-way 6-man? You know what I mean?
What impression was that?
Obnoxious fan.
Yeah? That's your obnoxious fan? My obnoxious fan is a... Wait, what did you say again? What is exactly what you said?
What?
What did you say?
I was like, I don't even remember.
It was like, it's gonna be a 3-way. That's my obnoxious fan voice. That's my internet fan voice. I heard a door close in the background.
Yeah.
Same.
Let's see.
Tribute to the troops. That's a thing that happens.
Yeah.
WWE
bringing back WrestleMania to Detroit. Nope, they're not going to Detroit, Minneapolis, or Philadelphia. I really think, from what I've heard last...
Why is everyone saying tribute to the troops? Oh, for the Shield New Day thing. That's why.
Oh, that's where it was. Yes, now that makes a lot of sense.
I didn't even listen to what you said, and I understood halfway through.
No, but
you guys are so smart.
I really think Mania 35 is going to be at in New York.
I don't like the idea of them doing Mania 35 where they do SummerSlam.
I know what you're going to say. Yes, but what if that's the year that they move SummerSlam? Because I think SummerSlam's only been announced up to next year for New York.
That's very true.
So maybe they can move it back to L.A.
Or, if they move it to L.A., I might go.
Oh, if they move to L.A., I'll be there in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me.
Everybody in chat telling us tribute to the troops. You guys are the best.
It was tribute to the
smart.
troops.
You guys must have all graduated with PhDs in thugonomics. Dilly dilly! I don't know what that means.
Oh, it's from a freaking...
Bud Light
commercial with guys from the medieval times.
So people want they want to know where we're from. I'm from California. I'm from the Bay Area, close to San Francisco.
I'm from Central California.
He's in Fresno.
Near Yosemite National Park.
It's called Fresno. I'm not saying the name of my town.
It is called Fresno, Union City.
Fucking piece of shit. Anyway, FTA says, I want WrestleMania in Australia. That'll never happen. Bring SummerSlam to the Bay Area. That'll never happen. WWE should do Bash at the Beach. That will probably happen.
Ooh, Bash at the Beach in Long Beach.
Oh my god, I think I just...
All right. Nick was not on the SmackDown Live review last night, so I want to get Nick's take on the AJ Jinder match and AJ now becoming WWE Champion.
Okay, cool. So basically, I think I want to give my full. I'm gonna give him a round of applause. That round of applause was for Jinder Mahal. That round of applause was for Jinder Mahal. Really, really, just trying his best, man. Tried his best. He was a yes man. He did what he did. He was told do this, and he said, "I'm gonna do this, Vince. I'm gonna make you happy, Papa. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna make you happy, my veiny Papa." And he did it. We didn't like. A lot of people didn't like him. That's fine. That's fine. You got AJ as your champion. It's not gonna be. Enjoy it while it lasts. It's not gonna be forever, baby. It's not gonna happen forever. Most likely, he will get it back, and he will happen when they go to India very soon. When they go to India, I guarantee you a full month from now, AJ will be champion for less than a month, and he'll drop it. It's gonna suck when he drops it because it's gonna feel like a back and forth thing, but it definitely was one of Jinder's best matches. Thought it was fantastic,
without a doubt.
It was just. I mean, did you see that fucking lariat?
Yeah.
God.
I mean, some are saying, "Oh, it was only good because AJ Styles," but I mean, probably because that's the best match Jinder's had is with AJ Styles. But at the same time,
Here's the thing people don't understand. It takes two to dance.
Exactly.
Takes two to dance. That's what happened.
He found somebody he's finally got good chemistry with.
Exactly.
Like him and Orton they were okay. Him and Nakamura, I liked him and Orton better than him and Nakamura, but
yeah, it takes time, and you guys are probably going to see my brother's shadow here in just a minute.
Actually, I see him, not just shadow. But anyway.
Oh, you can actually see him. That's good. But yeah, it takes time for you to find out who you can click with as a wrestler, and
right.
It worked out. Yeah, he did a good job as a yes man champion, and that's all that matters. He was champion. He'll most likely win it back.
Oh, he's got to.
Yep.
So I mean,
he's got to because he's announced for it in India. You can dance by yourself, yeah, but it looks depressing if you dance by. Do a Dusty impression. Oh, I wish I could.
Well, you know what, baby, Dusty Rhodes, son of a plumber.
I love. You know who does a really really good Dusty impression?
Who?
Dean Ambrose.
Oh yes, I've heard it.
Ooh yeah. Also, AJ really sold that Colossus.
Yeah, he did.
Is the rumor true that Adam Cole was considered to come back to the main roster? Come to the main roster after everyone got.
So here's what I was hearing. I was hearing that when all this stuff started going down with everybody getting sick and them saying, hey, you know, Roman's out, Bray's out, Bo's out, we don't know if anybody else is going to be out. They did tell the guys in NXT, hey, we may need to bring up some big guys. We may need to bring up, you know, all the Undisputed. We may need to bring up Drew McIntyre. But it was like a we may, not a for sure kind of thing. The one for sure that I am hearing is that after War Games, either Sanity or the Authors of Pain will be coming to the main roster.
And if it's the Authors of Pain, I'm going to cry myself to sleep.
I mean, Authors of Pain were supposed to come after SummerSlam, but then they left him down there in NXT, which I think was the better move. I would like to see Sanity on the main roster. I mean, just to get Eric Young on the main roster would be great.
Oh, yeah. That'd be really, really fun. Sorry, guys. My brother just walked in. Don't worry, my brother is 22 years old, so this conversation's okay. He just walked in with a fucking flask and a bottle of Jameson Irish whiskey and just casually sits down on the bed and just looks at me and goes, I have a bus ride tomorrow. I was like, oh, all right, bud.
Cody should do a Dusty impression.
Don't want to do a Cody impression. Isn't that just like, my name's Cody Rhodes, I have a lisp. I'm the Ring of Honor World Champion.
No, unless you just like, Stardust.
Oh my god, that doesn't count.
Robert Cathy says Sheamus is a yes man. Look how many titles he's won.
That's true. It's very true.
Jawan Flight says, are they messing up Undisputed? I don't think so, but let's take a call.
Seeing the titties. That's all I saw.
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
What up, guys? How's everything over there?
Good. Yourself?
A little rainy. Could be better. I like the rain. Who am I kidding? I love it.
Rain, rain kind of sucks.
So it's a rare occurrence in California.
Yeah.
I feel it. Listen, Nick.
What's up?
Friday is my birthday, right?
Right.
I'm gonna need you to give me a quick dab.
Quick dab? You want it like quick, or you want me to do a long dab?
Long dab.
All right, I got you. Hey, do you want to come dab? This guy wants me to dab. All right, me and my brother are both gonna dab for your birthday.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Wait, hold on.
It's gonna be a
come
long
on.
dab. You ready? You ready?
You ready?
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
All right, happy birthday, man.
Oh, man.
All right, boys. That's really all I really wanted.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for the call, dude.
All right. Peace out, boys.
See you later.
Getting use out of the camera.
I know.
Let's take another call.
First time we do face cams on stream and people are wanting us to dab. Love it.
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Can I just say, wait, what are you guys talking about? Are you guys talking about Survivor Series?
Sure.
Okay.
That's where I was
Can I
going
just say
next.
Can I just say that I'm excited to see Cena on Team SmackDown, because if he would have been the referee versus Mayhew and Brock Lesnar, that probably would have set up Jinder Mahal versus Cena at WrestleMania.
That was the original plan with John Cena being the referee, exactly.
Yeah, I do not want to see Cena against Jinder Mahal.
Wait. They still can do that match because I'm pretty sure Jinder's getting the title back, so they can still do that match.
I know Jinder's gonna get the title back because they got those 2 dates for India, those whopping 2 dates.
Right.
Yeah, but I feel like AJ and Jinder are gonna continue their feud, like at least till Rumble.
Probably, since there's that December pay-per-view.
Yeah, so I think AJ wins it back at the Rumble, and then Nakamura wins, and that's how we get AJ versus Nakamura. You dig or not?
No, not really.
What? Why?
I don't think you need a title on AJ Jinder or AJ Nakamura. You don't need a title on that. So you keep the title somewhere else that can help elevate another match, like Jinder Cena, if that's the route they're going to go. Because they do want to get that 17th championship on Cena before he is done.
Yeah, but do people really want to see Jinder Mahal against Cena? Well,
Okay,
I know Cena's gonna.
Are you saying it on purpose?
Yeah, isn't that his name?
It's Mahal, but I appreciate the joke.
Isn't it Jinder Mahal?
Close enough.
Because last time Kurt Angle said Mahal.
It's very true. Never mind. Fact.
Anyways.
Yeah, fact.
Confirmed.
No, people don't want to see it, but it's a fact of, does people want to see Roman and Brock Lesnar again? No. Are they going to do it? 99% sure.
Okay, I have a question. If it's going to be Roman Brock, and Cena against Mahal, does that mean either Cena or Roman's winning the Rumble?
I can see Cena winning it, most likely.
Maybe.
God, another Rumble. Ruined.
You never know, man.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Vince changes his mind every 5 seconds.
You can't say those guys winning is a Rumble ruined, because it's not like, you don't know if it's going to be a good Rumble match, if it's going to be a bad Rumble match. I really,
Yeah, but couldn't that make it predictable, though? Like, either Cena or Roman's going to win it.
Are you in a car?
Kind of, but not.
What? No,
really.
I'm walking.
Okay.
Kind of, but not really at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know. If we start getting hints like towards Rumble season, then a lot of people are just gonna assume it's either Roman or Cena winning the Rumble, which they're gonna, and it's in Philly too. So
right.
We're gonna have another Philly incident.
Oh God, have another ECW chair incident.
All right, thanks for the call and have a great night.
All right. Yeah, you too. Bye, guys.
All right, so I kind of want to talk about something.
Go for it.
Something that happened last night.
Okay.
On ESPN's 30 for 30.
Yes, I was going to talk about Survivor Series first, but we can go there.
Talk about Survivor Series, and then I want to talk about WrestleKingdom 12. Anyway. Yeah, Ric Flair's 30 for 30. I thought it was fucking awesome. I thought it was... There was one thing that bothered me about the whole thing.
Which was? Is it what I think?
Taker is totally broke kayfabe, just casual dress Taker. But Road Warrior Hawk couldn't take his fucking goddamn paint off for an interview that was in his house. He still had the paint on. Like, Sting didn't even have it on.
Nope.
I don't know.
Sting's even done interviews for WWE without the paint.
Exactly, but still. Yeah, Flair definitely a living legend.
I loved... Apparently, The Rock, Vince McMahon, and there was one other actually turned down doing interviews for the special.
Yeah, did you watch the credits closely?
How it said a special thanks to people that weren't even in it?
Dave Meltzer.
Well, Meltzer was interviewed. He didn't make the final cut.
Right.
Him and there was some other wrestling journalist that was... Wade Keller was the other one that was interviewed but didn't make the final cut.
Now, did you hear? Do you believe that he slept with 10,000 women?
That's what he says. And his fiance, Wendy Barlow, says that she believes it to be true as well.
I'd like to hope it's true. I'd really, really like... My brother's done the math.
Uh-oh.
My brother's done the math. 10,000 women is one woman a day since age 20.
For Rick?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, I know. What I really liked, one thing that I really enjoyed about this whole thing was that they really blurred the lines between wrestling is fake and wrestling is predetermined. Because I think that's a term of wrestling that not a lot of people use is predetermined.
Right.
Where it's like, the moves are real, the bumps are real, like Flair talked about, doing, what was it, bump practicing or bump trains, whatever. Taking like 1,000 bumps.
Right.
Robert Cathy, I don't like how Triple H called Flair a liar.
No. Here's the thing with that. Dave Meltzer explained that last night on Wrestling Observer Radio. It's the fact of he didn't call him a liar. It was more of he called Rick being in denial.
Yeah, he was lying to himself.
No. Here's what happened. So when Reed first got into wrestling, Ric Flair actually had him talk to Meltzer about working in Japan. Because in the 90s, Meltzer used to go to Japan all the time for wrestling shows. So he said, hey, talk to Dave. Dave will give you some advice about being in Japan. And Dave had heard from Rick himself, hey, Reed's on some stuff. We need to get him off of this. We're trying to get him signed by the WWE. So Rick was quote-unquote lying to Triple H in denial because he's trying to get his son a job. No matter how close he is with Triple H, he's not going to say, oh, yeah, Hunter, I know Reed's on all this stuff, but sign him anyways. That's why he was just like, every time the test would come back positive, he was like, no, it can't be, because he's trying to get his son a job. It's not the fact of I'm lying to my friend. It's a fib kind of thing to say, hey, no, give him another chance. We want him in the WWE, so that's kind of what that was. Yeah,
I mean, God, that whole Reed stuff got a little depressing, but
right.
God, like, I think what really solidified the fact that Flair deserves to be on the wrestling's Mount Rushmore is that Hulk Hogan said he was a better wrestler than me.
Do you think that's the first time, like, on camera, publicly, like, on a big event show or whatever you can say, that he's admitted that Flair's better than him?
Probably. Probably.
It's either the first or second time he's ever said it.
And you know who else was in it that not a lot of people mention?
Who?
My idol.
Oh, Jim Cornette.
Jim Cornette.
Cornette.
I goddamn love me some Jim Cornette.
He was right up there with Rick in the 80s as one of the best promos in the biz.
My favorite thing is what are Rick's pullout game must have been on point. Thanks a lot, Shrek trolls. Dope the day. Whew. A+. That rain is really picking up. Or is that wind? Or both, all at the same time. I really liked they got to touch on him wrestling with Dusty, him talking about that.
Well, that was one of his biggest feuds. That, and I think the Steamboat feud are probably his two biggest feuds.
He said when he was in his heyday, working with Steamboat was his favorite of those matches. And then one of his favorites all time just to work with. Because they had that chemistry together. Strong style. Thank you, fuck you, goodbye. I want that shirt still. I need that. I need that shirt. Someone buy me that shirt instead. You know what bothers me? I just opened up the PWUnlimited staff email.
And?
Guy has not emailed me the creative characters yet.
Interesting.
I'm going to search for them tonight. I'm going to search.
Well, he's got to upload them first if you want to search them. Anyways, another thing that apparently isn't true as far as the documentary went, Rick said that when he had the plane crash, he then thought of being a blonde bad guy, but actually a year prior is when he actually bleached his hair blonde before the plane crash.
Right, I'm stuff like that.
It's a minute.
Who cares? Who cares? I kind of want to talk to you about something.
Okay.
Be probably one of the last segments. What do you think is going to be the bigger show?
Mm-hmm.
Wrestle Kingdom 12 with the two huge main events. What is the not Omega event? It's Okada versus who?
Naito for the
so
IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
Okay, so we got Naito and Okada.
Right.
And then you got Omega and Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you think? Who do you think is going to be the bigger draw? Like, what do you think is going to be the bigger event? I'd like to say Mania because Mania is universally known. But now you got a guy like Chris Jericho, who people fucking know.
Exactly.
And chat, let me know what you guys think. What's going to be the bigger show? There's 106 of you. All of you must have an opinion. There's so many people that know who Jericho is. Sorry, Tim, I didn't mean to cut you off, but there's so many wrestlers that know who Jericho is that could say, oh shit, I know Jericho. I've heard about this Omega guy. I heard he's pretty good. He's putting on cool matches. Maybe I'll watch this. And granted, it may be hard to watch because you got to go to NewJapanWorld.com. Hold on. Los You
want me to say it?
No. Los Ingobernables de Japón.
No.
No? What is it?
Los Ingobernables de Japón.
Fuck off, you Spanish.
Anyways.
Jay White versus Tanahashi.
Yes, IWGP.
Is Cody Ibushi?
Cody
Ibushi?
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Cody is set to defend the Ring of Honor Championship against Kota Ibushi at Wrestle Kingdom. But he's also defending the Ring of Honor Championship against Dalton Castle at Final Battle in December. They did note that if for some reason he loses the Ring of Honor Championship to Dalton Castle does not get added to the match. Dalton Castle does not substitute in for Cody Rhodes. It will just become Cody versus Ibushi in a non-title match. But I don't see Dalton Castle getting that title from Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, no, I don't see Cody dropping that at all.
But I do see that being Cody and Ibushi. That'd be a really good match.
Yeah, I really liked when Ibushi jumped off that fucking Coca-Cola dispenser. That was pretty cool.
And then we also have the Young Bucks versus Roppongi 3K, which they're kind of a newer. It's Owens show. They're a newer junior heavyweight tag team. They're the actual junior heavyweight tag team champions right now, actually.
I love Roppongi 3K. I just want to let that known.
Owens show?
Owens show, yes. And I just want to mention... Sorry. My microphone's... I gotta... My microphone hates me. I gotta get a new XLR cable pretty soon. I'm sorry, guys. But once the stream ends, stay tuned because we have a special announcement from someone over on a new channel that we have. It's going to do a little bit of talking.
Gotcha.
Just wanted to let that be known as we get ready.
I think WrestleMania may be the bigger draw just because it's WrestleMania. But as far as what's going to be the better show, I really think Wrestle Kingdom would be the better show.
Yeah, I think Wrestle Kingdom's going to be better. We might, and as we wrap up here, we might. Oh my God.
Nick.
This cable hates me. I'm literally having to hold the cable. We might live review Kingdom.
Yeah, possibly. But one thing we haven't talked about yet is John Cena being out of Team
we got to talk about that.
Survivor Series.
Yeah, we got to talk about that first.
So a lot of people are like, I thought Cena was on Raw. What happened with that? Cena got moved over to Raw. Cena's a free agent. John Cena can work any brand he wants. I know that just kills the whole brand split idea, but that's what they're doing with John Cena. He can do what he wants. So John Cena is on Team SmackDown. So the teams are as followed. It is Team Raw is Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, and unfortunately Jason Jordan. And then Team SmackDown is Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Roode, and John Cena. I mean, that's a loaded match other than Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, if Jordan, who would you rather replace Jordan? Elias. That's the answer. Shut up. That's the only answer.
No.
That's the only answer. It's Elias. It's Elias fucking Sampson. I don't care if he gets eliminated first. It's Elias Sampson. You know what? You know what's a WrestleMania main event WWE title match to me?
Jinder versus Elias?
No. IC title or a US title. Elias Rusev.
Oh, Lord.
It would just, oh my God. Could you imagine? Rusev, Aiden English, Elias Sampson in a band.
No. Can you
What am I
imagine
forgetting?
Aiden English doing Rusev's entrance at WrestleMania? Singing his entrance, Rusev Day.
I can't do that. I can't be loud in this house. But if I could, I would say Rusev Day in a very
loud as I can be.
singable manner. But with that,
yeah, I think that's gonna end it here for this live stream.
End it, but we're not completely done.
Next,
we got a little
guest.
promotion. Got a little promotion coming, you guys. A little commercial. For those of you that were talking about my Raiders hat, saying football stuff, you have the resident football guy right here. So we're gonna let him take over, and you're gonna get a really ugly angle of my face and his face, kind of smushed together like we're one weird monster. So go ahead.
We are. So, what's up, fellas and ladies, if there are any in the chat?
It's Nicole.
Nicole? Hey, Nicole. I'm you can call me Austie. I'm the real sports guy, no offense, Nick.
Okay.
So, any football questions we got right now, I'll try to come on this stream at the end of when they wrap up, answer some questions, give you some fantasy advice, give you some, I don't know if you guys like gambling. I love gambling. Give you some 3-team parlays. So, I guess we'll open it up to anyone. Anyone.
Yeah. Any questions?
Any question, any football question I can answer. You love the Giants and the A's? That's not a thing that should be allowed. You should have that. LOL A's, yeah. We're going to get a lot of that. Watch, the A's are going to be good this year.
So where will they be able to hear you guys soon talking all kinds of fantasy sports? Nick?
Well, he can't hear you, but you mostly know.
The Packers suck. Yeah, the Packers
plug
suck.
it.
It's a fraud.
Okay, well, you're going to find us over on Shooting the Shit, which is the new... Oh, my gosh. Hold on here. Go ahead.
I like the Rams' defense in any situation. I think they got playmakers all over their defense. I think their linebackers are fantastic. Their cover guys are sneaky underrated. So if you had a choice between... I don't even know who the Vikings play this week. Let me see.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
They play the Bucs this week?
That's my defense. I already told you.
No, the Vikings play the Redskins. I think Kirk Cousins is going to throw all over them. So, Rams. Patriots, Steelers, or Chiefs? I think you have to go Patriots until they're not in it. Who's worse, Giants or Niners? Ooh, that's a tough one. I think the Giants still have the most competent quarterback. Fucking CJ Beathard's dog shit. So, Giants. Who we got here? Poor guy's wearing an A's hat. They don't have a Yankee hat. We don't have Yankee hats. We're not.
We respect ourselves.
Yeah, we respect ourselves when we don't sell our souls to the dark side. Do you think Matt Stafford is good or bad? I think Matt Stafford is absolutely fantastic. I've been a fan of Matt Stafford ever since he was drafted out of Georgia. I'm a big Georgia Bulldog fan. I love how he chucks the ball around the yard. 4,000 yards pretty much every year. Matt Stafford's money. What we got here? The A's are great. I have 8 balls. Dude, starter sit Jordy Nelson. You can't play Jordy Nelson. Brett Hundley's an absolute fraud. Rams sucks. They're like the best team in football right now. Go Raiders, absolutely go Raiders. Bye week, can't get any better than that. Who gives a crap about boring ass football? You know, a lot of people. Most popular history of America.
All right, guys. So
Eagles, hammer the Eagles. Eagles, Patriots, Super Bowl. That's the last thing I'll say tonight. Aaron Rodgers is the GOAT. Thank you. Good night.
All right, guys. So, like we said, okay, there goes my microphone doing that thing again. If you guys are interested in more of that, go ahead, Shooting the Shit on YouTube. Tim, do you have the link to throw in chat there?
I can do it in just 1 second.
Yeah, if you want to do that in post, go ahead and do that in there. He's got one more thing he wants to say. He's punching me. He wants to say one more thing.
The Saints are for real. Started 0-2, rattled off 6 in a row. Their defense is balling. You never see the New Orleans Saints with a good defense. The New Orleans Saints, they have Drew Brees, they have Mark Ingram, they have whatever that guy receiver is. All they do is throw. He throws for 4,000 yards every year. He throws for, top 3 in touchdowns. This year, they're balling the fuck out on defense, and it's fun to watch. So I think the Saints are for real.
Yeah. So, like we said, shooting the shit he's gonna have. He's gonna do shows whenever he damn feels like it. And we can do live stuff like this where we talk to you guys. Yeah, if you guys were into that, seriously, it was fun. You can find me on Twitter at Armweek. That's not my Twitter anymore. At PWU_Armstrong. Or if you want to go follow my old Twitter handle at Armweek21, why not? Make sure you follow us on Twitter at PWUnlimited. Go ahead and go over to Facebook at facebook.com/ProWrestlingULTD. Of course, you're already watching here on YouTube. Go to PWUnlimited.net for the updates revolving around the Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens thing that's going on right now. It's a lot of stressful stuff that we got going on there. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Strong Style Brand, Russell Crate, and Patreon.
Shooting the shit coming soon.
Link for Shooting the Shit is in the chat, and I will put it in the description as well. I do gotta say, gotta give some love to our sponsors, Strong Style Brand and Wrestle Crate. Once again, go to either website, use promo code PWUnlimited at checkout, and you will get 10% off of your purchases. Also, one last thing, next Monday through Wednesday, we will be doing a pre-Black Friday sale on TeePublic, our merchandise store, teepublic.com, search Pro Wrestling Unlimited. Everything will be discounted. I believe it's going to be 30% off just for Monday through Wednesday, a pre-Black Friday sale.
Yeah, pre-Black Friday, get the YouTube-style t-shirt, get the ugly Christmas sweater, get
YouTube style.
Literally everything. Buy every shirt. If you buy every shirt, I will fly down to your house and shake your hand personally. Thank you, guys. I love you. Good night.
Have a good night, guys.